Oh, there it is. Well, it's been a while. How are you?
Alright, so it's been 4 years, and I'm now recording this on my audio device just because, I've actually recorded this 3 times now, and I'm just not happy with it, and finally I think I might be if I just talk over the video, and it'll make things a little bit. So in the past 4 years, tried to become a cybersecurity analyst, and done a lot of, that took a lot of schooling and things like that, and learning, and also finding what I wanted to get into. So there's a lot of time spent in that. Also, I'm trying to find and make sure that I can correctly give enough time to my family and all of my other responsibilities of being a husband and father, homeowner, all those things. As you're seeing right here, I'm gonna be out here cutting up this pile of wood that's been laying there for 2 years. Yeah, we had like 4 trees fall down in the backyard, and I just have not cut them up. But it was quite the task. So I hope you enjoy that. Also, you can see off in the side there, I've got my garden going, which is another hobby I've kind of picked up. But it was kind of like out of want for better vegetables and things like that that haven't been sitting on the store shelves forever. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it only costs you like 30 cents to get a tomato or something like that. I don't know how much they are nowadays. But I was like, yeah, but there's like a sense of accomplishment with having the garden. So, but mostly this channel is going to be about, vlogs and photography and the gear and stuff like that. Not that I'm going to be doing a lot of gear-centric videos, but most of that's going to be just me, like, going over some things I may have bought for certain projects I'm trying to do, or I do have a wedding coming up in May for a couple co-workers at my wife's work, and I'm going to try to do some videos and photos for that. As for what I've been up to in the past 4 years is I've been taking a lot of the, at least like creatively, sorry, I know I already said something about IT, but the creatively, it's been a lot more photography and video for my family. Obviously not posting on YouTube. I do put them up, but they're unlisted, so those are the things that I focused on. It's been family and career, and there's just a part missing, and this is the part. I really wanted to get back to it, so I've kind of slowed down on some of the schooling, because I did already learn quite a bit now. I'm actually in the top 5% on TryHackMe. I don't really know how much of an accomplishment it is, but it feels like it's good. So hopefully eventually I'll get into cybersecurity, and I can keep going at this same pace of learning and getting myself ready for the next position, or just keeping myself up to date on all the stuff that's in cybersecurity. But for this photography stuff, I'm thinking about getting some new lights. I know I did the last video, it was 4 years ago, it was on like some gear that was cheap, and it had some Viltrox lights, and I still use those, but I saw they came out with a new one that's only like $7 more, that is RGB, so you could actually do different cool lighting effects and put it behind stuff and things like that. And I may eventually make my own like set again here for YouTube. Also, this video has taken me about a week to go over, because I'm still getting used to actually trying to do storytelling again, kind of thing, and it's been hard to try to make something that looks coherent for some reason. I guess so. I hope it comes off okay. And as I'm going along with more of making videos, I'm sure things will get better, because I mean, it's been a while since I've tried to make one like this, so, and it's kind of like one of those things you're going to have to practice to keep it going, and obviously it's not my profession, much like, Peter McKinnon or somebody else that I kind of look up to. Those people have changed how my perspective on caring about video, just because they're like, perfect is boring, or done is better than perfect, stuff like that. Those kinds of sayings are things I just didn't think of, even though it's pretty obvious. Just letting stuff go and failing completely at it by just letting it slide off into nothing is worse than just doing something. Just do anything, really. And that's Unfortunately, that's what I let myself get into, is like, I'm never going to be good enough. I can't make stuff that people like. And at this point, I don't even look at the likes anymore. I've posted a couple things, and I don't even go look at the social media app till the next day. And not that I'm like looking for the likes, but I'm just going to look at my friends' content. So like one guy I met, Alstrosia, we were whenever I worked at ADT, he asked to come out with me one night, and I was like, sure, yeah, come on out, let's go try something out. And all he had was this, he was like, I only have my phone. I'm like, dude, that's fine, you can take photos with that. I think at the time it was a while ago, but it was an iPhone 5 or something like that, and started doing, it was night photography because I was working till midnight. He was just, so I took one photo and it like changed his entire perspective on taking photos, and then now he's got like a Fujifilm X-T4, and it's just amazing what it changed. And I miss going out with him though and taking photos, but it's also been real cold, so I don't really want to be out all that much. Even right here, I think this is a 60-degree day outside, and then I ended up finishing up this entire wood pile when it was like 30 degrees. So it's not really like the most enjoyable time to be outside. Hopefully here in spring we'll get out and do some more, and I'm going to come up with plans for when it actually gets colder. And actually, I want to curate my timeline, or like my grid on Instagram better. And I know not Instagram's not the end all be all, but it's definitely still the most popular. And unfortunately, it's gone to video, so I mean, even pictures don't really matter much on there. So I'm just gonna keep posting stuff though, because that's what I like, and I don't have to, you know, get a bunch of likes and notoriety. This is just for me. It's kind of like I started journaling recently, and that's also just for me. So I've been trying to do some self-improvement and helping myself to find worth in the things that I do. And I think a lot of us struggle with that these days. And I know I do, especially as a father and stuff, and having loss in the family and stuff like that. It really makes you start realizing things that are more important. And thankfully I can get back to the things that I feel are important, and hopefully incorporate them better with my photography and video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could possibly leave it a like and possibly a comment if there's anything you're interested in. I do have a couple filters and things. Well, I guess I got like 3 or 4 filters I'm going to try out on lenses just to see how the pictures come out and what kind of quality I get out of the cheaper glass, because I don't buy the expensive ones. I was going to buy a Polar Pros $250, decided not to, for a variable ND filter, and instead I got a $70 one off Amazon for K&F. So we'll see how things go. Appreciate you staying on this video for so long, and hope you have a great day. Hope to see you soon. Or here, whatever, you know. Next time. Bye.